letter J. But
Welcome to Tiger Tonight, and as usual, I'm your host. I don't want to be here, to be honest. And today, we're interviewing one of the variety show's performers. She's in a band, and she was second episode. She was a musical guest. Emma Marie. Hello.
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 Hello. How are you?
I'm very good. How are you?
I'm doing contently.
It's very broad. What kind of like music you're talking here? Like we're talking music.
I play multiple instruments, and I'm in a band, and I play guitar and I sing in that band, and maybe I'll play piano at some point if they let me. And but yeah, I sing, I play guitar, I play piano, I play a little bit of bass and ukulele, and I played a mandolin once and a banjo once. And I'm terrible at drums.
What's the band name?
We're working on that, but as for now, we're thinking about the name Paper Lanterns as our band name.
If you can describe the variety show, do it.
Oh, perfect. It's a fun experience. So far, it's been a little bit stressful, just figuring out when we're practicing and stuff like that. As our bassist, just being what bassists be best is a nuisance. Yeah, so it's going, and we're doing things and succeeding, and also not succeeding, but it's okay because it's all for fun, and fun for all.
And do you have any tips for people who want to be in the variety show?
Yeah, I do. You have nothing to lose, so if you want to audition to be in the variety show, just go for it. If you have no talent, if you have zero talent.
Oh, there still is hope for me. Well, if only Johnny K was here.
But yeah, you see people coming in who have played the guitar for a week and a half, and you see people coming in who have played like piano sonatas for 7 or 8 years, and it's like a good mix of people, and everybody's there for the right things. Yeah.
Is there like a good mix of acts? Because the ones in middle school, it was like just all singing, and then there was like a comedy act. Is there like variety?
It is a variety. We obviously have Kyle Matard doing the yo-yo stuff. That's pretty cool. He's good at that stuff. Obviously, a lot of musicians and singers, and like a very wide variety of instruments. Though there's like multiple groups of singers. There's a couple a cappella groups this year, which I think is really cool because I've always wanted to be part of an a cappella group. And yeah, there's a lot of talent in this program this year.
So who's in your band?
It is me as guitar and singer, because we have no lead guitarist right now. If you play lead guitar and you want to be in a band, let me know. We have JP Chave as our bassist, he's fun to work with, very fun. And Joe Labua, who is one of the best drummers I've ever seen. He's ridiculous, and very lucky to have him as part of the band.
Ah, yes. Midget Kid from last week is in the band, yes.
That's the one.
Yes. He's like, he plays drums and he sings. Whoa, he's the whole
Yeah.
package, ladies.
Lucky Bella.
Oh,
Right?
yes. Is there any like singers or bands specifically that have like influenced your style?
Yeah, absolutely. I grew up when I was very young. My dad showed me like Bruce Springsteen, Billy Joel, the Beatles, obviously. I remember being 9 years old and I loved like Boston and Meatloaf, and nobody knew who that was. And I would go around on like the playground yelling to everybody, "Look, I can sing every word to Bat Out of Hell. Look how cool I am." So, yep, that. And as I got older and started listening to more music that I thought like was different from what I had listened to before, I discovered like I loved Nirvana and I loved Pearl Jam and Foo Fighters and all that stuff out of the grunge scene, Stone Temple Pilots, bands like that. I love some newer bands. Like one of my favorite bands right now is a band called Porches. They're on Bandcamp. You should check them out. And obviously school band Kodiak, one of the favorites. Like they're incredible.
Can I recommend a band?
Absolutely.
Smash Mouth. I'm a huge advocate of Smash Mouth. Like people they like to be like, oh, Smash Mouth isn't good. No, Smash Mouth All-Star can go to any tune, like anything you want. You're sad, you know, you're all like, oh my god, my life sucks, my parents hate me. Hey, now you're an all-star. I just won the game with a game-winning hit. Hey, now you're an all-star. You know?
Exactly. That's if you go to a party and they're just playing regular party music, and then you're like, hey, I'm gonna put on a song. You put on All Star.
you're an all-star.
Every single person will start singing All Star with you. What other song does that? Like Don't Stop Believin' by Journey. That's it. It's like the only other song.
Why is water wet?
We'll be honest, I did not study enough in chemistry to know the answer to this question, but I'm gonna say, you get a hydrogen molecule and 2 oxygen. No, it's the other way. It's the other way around, right? So 2 hydrogen. God, why does John want to end me so bad? What is? I'm sorry.
I feel some tension here.
Can we get a camera on it?
Well, then I have to move.
Just go.
All right.
That's my bag. Because I'm insecure and all of that. What do you think of me as a host?
I think you're a good host. I think that there's
That's 3 in a row.
things. I think there's things to work on with awkwardness and stuff like that. Obviously, I haven't hosted anything in a while based on some of my answers. HO2. And, but yeah, I think you're doing well as you are doing right now.
You know, I don't get. I'm gonna rehash this. I don't get a lot of recognition here. You know, no one really appreciates me, especially our cameraman back there. Aiden
I'm a
Ryan.
director.
He likes to say he does all the work. In reality, all he does is carry around a tripod and hit a button. And you know, I don't appreciate that, but you know, I'm pulling strong for the people. The 12 people that are going to watch that, 2 of those views are going to be mine because I turn that on at night and I look at myself and I'm like, that's a pretty cool dude.
Hey, that's pretty good.
Who would you rather bring back from the dead, Kurt Cobain or Freddie Mercury?
Woof. Okay, that's a really good question. That's a really, really hard question. Even though I feel like every single person that knows me thinks I would go with Kurt Cobain, I'm gonna have to go with Freddie Mercury because I feel like I grew up listening to Queen. Like I didn't grow up listening to Nirvana. I found Nirvana on my own, even though like they're one of my favorite bands of all time. But Queen was just such an unbelievably influential band for so many artists. Like think of how many people try to cover Bohemian Rhapsody and fail. There's only one good cover of Bohemian Rhapsody, and it's by Panic at the Disco, and you have to see it live because live is better. But Queen is just like you can't compare anyone to Queen. Queen is
Freddie Mercury's on this.
very true.
So what is it like to be dating the host of Tiger Tonight?
It's an adventure. It's a good time. It's fun. There's a lot of it's fun and it's really awkward. And that's why I like it so much because I don't feel awkward around him because he's even more awkward than I am. And I think that we should put like an ad about it like this at the end of the video or something. It's like a sponsorship for WikiHow. Like, thank you. Thank you very much, WikiHow, for your help in this relationship.
Absolutely obliterated.
So that's it for Tiger Tonight. Thank you for being on the show, you fine person.
Thank you for having me on the show, you person. Also, you're a fine person.
Alright, you can clean that up.
Oh yeah.
Okay, bye, Jack.
Oh, but that's not the last you're gonna see of her, because she's also today's musical guest.
Because no one else would do it.
Yeah, because no one else.
I know you ain't got nothing on me, and all I got on you are my hands. So let me move them down, move them, hurry before the sun nights of pastimes go to die, and all they want from life is gold. So I can tell. Yeah, we've got friction feet from kicking cars and tabletops and relatable scars. They tell us simply, alright, who am I? Feed the plants, would we feed ourselves? Oh, tell me, baby, does he need any help? Millionaires have found my stash. Radios are simply turned to ash. I point my fingers and I lie through my teeth. And all this tree's got is a leaf. We fell broken and maimed, and the wild ones been left us. Yeah, we've got magic glass in hand. Nothing that you'll ever understand. We are. Who am I? Are you?
Hey. Hey, that's pretty good.
Yeah, I'm not gonna leave that part in, Jack.
Hey.